Turkey boast their strongest squad in decades. Arda Güler, Kenan Yildiz,
Kenan nefis geçti. Kenan Yildiz. Işıl parlayan.
Can Uzun,
Can Uzun şut ve gol.
It may even be more talented than the 2002 side that stunned the world by finishing third, which makes it all the more shocking that 2002 remained Turkey's only World Cup appearance since 1954, until now. Transformed since 2023 under Vincenzo Montella and fueled by an impressive Euro 2024 run and confident qualifying campaign, they head into 2026 fully believing they can get out of their group and perhaps go even further. But what makes this Turkey side so exciting? And why are they being tipped to do more than simply show up as dark horses? With Euro 2024 qualification hanging in the balance and a decisive away trip to Croatia looming, the Turkish Football Federation sacked Stefan Kuntz and appointed Vincenzo Montella to take them to the promised land. Fresh off an impressive 2-year spell at Turkish Super League side Adana Demirspor, where he had already built a strong reputation in the country, the move marked the Italian's first step into international management, and his impact was immediate. He brought renewed clarity and belief, and within his first few games, Turkey had beaten Croatia to seize control of the group, thrashed Latvia, held Wales to secure top spot, and even stunned Germany in Berlin in a statement-friendly win. At Euro 2024 itself, they shocked everyone by reaching the quarter-finals with a fearless, high-octane brand of football, pulling off major upsets, producing dramatic moments before ultimately bowing out in a narrow 2-1 defeat to the Netherlands. But while Turkey have become familiar faces at the Euros, World Cup appearances have proven as elusive to them as Arsenal are with Champions League trophies. Before securing their place in 2026 through the UEFA playoffs, the Crescent Stars had appeared on the global stage just twice in 1954 and 2002. That historic run in Japan and South Korea even had the world wondering whether a new powerhouse had arrived, only for Turkey to vanish from the World Cup for the next 24 years. This time, however, this isn't just a squad riding on surprise momentum. Instead, Montella has built a balanced team blending experienced leaders with dazzling youngsters, and having been drawn into a group featuring relatively modest opponents in the United States, Paraguay and Australia, Turkey will see real opportunity to grow into the competition. They can take real confidence from their qualifying campaign, which was more convincing than the standings might suggest. A heavy 6-0 loss to Spain was the lone blemish, but they rebounded by drawing in the return fixture and winning all 4 other matches, twice each against Georgia and Bulgaria, to finish second in their group. The 2 playoffs were also more comfortable than the scorelines suggested. Narrow 1-0 wins over Romania and Kosovo barely reflected Turkey's control of both games, with wasteful finishing the only reason the scorelines stayed tight. 16 shots against Romania yielded just 2 on target, while 12 against Kosovo produced only 3. If there's one clear area for improvement, it's their cutting edge in front of goal. Defensively, however, they were rock solid. 2 clean sheets and only 2 shots on target conceded across both matches. Turkey guarded their penalty box with more protection than a condom, laying a defensive foundation that will serve them well when the real tournament begins. Indeed, what truly fuels belief is their form heading into the tournament. In fact, since the start of 2025, Turkey have lost just 2 matches, and alongside reaching Euro 2024 and ending their 24-year World Cup exile, Montella, who has won nearly 60% of his matches in charge, has also guided them to promotion to the UEFA Nations League A. For the first time in a generation, there's a genuine feeling that Turkey aren't just back, they're here to stay. By the way, if you're enjoying the video so far, we'd be incredibly grateful if you subscribed. Your support helps us grow and continue creating the content you love. One of, if not the biggest reasons why Turkey are being tipped to shine this summer is its 2 dazzling young stars, who after only just breaking through at Euro 2024, now look ready to take the world by storm. At just 21, Arda Güler is already the heartbeat of this team. Whether deployed centrally or out wide, he can change a game in seconds, curling shots into the top corner or threading incisive passes that unlock even the tightest defences. At club level, he has completed the transition from prodigy to established force. When he made the high-profile move to Real Madrid in the summer of 2023 at just 18, the step up was immense, and he quickly became a permanent resident of the bench and didn't make his debut until January of that season. Having then only started 18 games across all competitions in 2024 to 25, Güler's patience finally paid off and then some when he grew into a regular starter last season, managing 20 goal involvements in 51 outings for Los Blancos. Creatively, no Madrid player created more chances or registered more assists than him in La Liga, while he has also expanded his goal-scoring repertoire, scoring from beyond the halfway line against Elche in March, firing home from distance just 35 seconds into a clash against Bayern Munich in April, and later in the same game bending a free kick that nearly sent Neuer into retirement. Clearly pressure doesn't faze him, and with the nation's hopes on his shoulders, that matters. Thankfully, sharing that weight is another 21-year-old starlet in Canon Yildiz, whose name fittingly means star. Long heralded since his Bayern Academy days, he has blossomed into a fearless and dynamic attacker for Juventus. Yildiz relishes taking on defenders and is equally comfortable finishing with either foot as he is creating for others. In fact, across Europe's top 5 leagues last season, only Michael Olise created more chances, and just 4 players completed more dribbles, numbers that underline how devastating he can be when given space to run. Had 11 goals and 9 assists for Juve last term, and he's not just a creator but also a potent goal-scoring outlet.
He's so direct, he wants to beat his man, he's not one of those wingers that gets the ball and is always playing it safe, is always going backwards. He's got that ability to change a game in any moment. I remember the match against Inter in the high-pressure moment.
The duo has shown the same quality for their country too. In World Cup qualifying, Yildiz created 12 chances from open play, the most in the squad, while Güler was close behind with 9. Additionally, Yildiz's 3 goals were joint most for his side, while Güler's 4 assists was the joint most alongside Hakan Çalhanoğlu's tally. Sure, Montella might not have an elite striker on his roster, but with Güler and Yildiz firing in the chances from both flanks, whoever leads the line certainly won't be left short on service. If Güler and Yildiz are the headline acts, the supporting cast around them gives Turkey something even more dangerous, a balanced squad built to compete. Typically, Montella's side sets up in a 4-2-3-1 or 4-3-3 depending on the opponent, and balances the flair of its exciting young attackers with the solidity of a more mature defensive structure. Without the ball, they stay compact and relentless, with every player prepared to track back and help when pressure arrives. But once they have possession, the dynamic changes. With Çalhanoğlu anchoring midfield alongside the combative Ismail Yüksek, the perfect yin to his yang, Montella's team is comfortable controlling the game and waiting for the right moment to strike. Çalhanoğlu himself has been something of a driving force behind Turkey's resurgence. For years it was difficult to determine his best position as he floated across different midfield roles. But his switch to a deep-lying defensive midfielder 2 seasons ago has proved transformative. Besiktas's Orkun Kökçü, meanwhile, is in top form for his club and could be ready to announce himself on the international stage. 10 goals and 9 assists across all competitions are impressive numbers for a central midfielder who also isn't afraid to roll up his sleeves and do the dirty work. In goal, Uğurcan Çakır is a safe pair of hands, safer than Bayındır's at least, and heads into the tournament having lifted the Super League title with Galatasaray. In front of him, a centre-back pairing of Bardakçı and Merih Demiral offers an experienced spine, with Ozan Kabak and Çağlar Soyuncu serving as strong alternatives. At full-back, Ferdi Kadıoğlu will feel familiar to Brighton fans after he enjoyed a terrific season for the Seagulls. Less clear, though, is who will start up front. With no true elite, natural number 9 in the squad, Barış Alper Yılmaz or Kerem Aktürkoğlu will likely lead the line, while Eintracht Frankfurt's Can Uzun could yet be a contender. All are solid options, but an elite striker would truly take Turkey to another level, filling the glaring void left behind by Burak Yılmaz's international retirement a couple of years ago. Right now, that lack of a true natural number 9 is still the team's biggest weakness. With the squad they have and the group in front of them, Turkey would be disappointed not to reach the knockout stages, let alone if they didn't top the group. In truth, fans will be hoping for an even deeper run, which certainly isn't out of the question. However, after such a long absence from the World Cup, inexperience on the biggest stage means anything could still happen. In the end, Turkey will enter the tournament with the kind of unpredictability that comes with youth and inexperience, but also with genuine grounds for optimism that this could be one of their most successful World Cup appearances yet.
Because attacking options that they have are crazy, and Güler and Yildiz and even Çalhanoğlu, what he can do from the midfield as well. There's a real, for me in that Türkiye team, is a real maturity, a real know-how to get stuff done. They play in big clubs all over the world. A lot of them play Champions League football. We show the ones that play Serie A football as well. So it's a difficult team to play against. I think you have to be really careful with the front three that they have, and you have to be able to manage moments in the game. I don't think that is the type of game where you could just say, oh, we're going to just do what we want to. We're going to do our game and that's it for 90 minutes. I think you have to be very cautious of different moments in that game and know how to manage it really well against them.
If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe for more content like this. Also, don't forget to hit the notifications bell so you never miss a beat. And with that, we'll see you in the next video.